How do you spell South Auckland?
H-O. Oh, brother, how do you spell Hori?
How do you spell it?
I'll just start again. How do you spell South Auckland? H-O. Stop this competition. Just listen. Listen to me, this is not a speech. Let me tell you about a story. Nah. I'm gonna tell you a story about Mangere, Otara, Oda who? Let me tell you a story, Riwa, Kura, this is an ode to you. Let me tell you about a place we come from. Some call it South Auckland, others call it the bottom, a place we come from where rugged might as well just be another suburb, a place we come from where often comfortable living is often a foreign concept, a place we come from where somehow time seems to twist our streets into a noose, leaving culture and identity hanging on for dear life or hanging on whatever's left or just hanging. The life in her eyes lost, the safety in her arms lost, her pavement jaws cracked, her hair dip-dyed in spew. You see, this sickens me. Time-twisted nooses strangle generations. Hanging out looks a lot different now. Kids don't climb trees, they hang from them. Hanging out looks a lot different now. Kids don't climb trees, they go to parties. Hanging out looks a lot different now. Bull rush and kiss and catch look a lot different now. Bull rush is now PS3. Bull rush is now an ACC claim. Kiss and catch is not child's play. Kiss and catch is sexual harassment. Welcome to South Auckland. That dirty South, that Southside, that south of the border. I mean, I'm not on Broadway, but this is a Southside story. I mean, we ain't on Broadway, but we real famous on TV. Our name headlines. Police 10-7, generic terms hang loose from the mouths of media, and I guess time isn't the only one tying nooses, because when you hear Southside, you're more than likely to run and hide, cross the road long before you meet us, judge us before you see us. When you hear Southside, you always hear Māori, you always hear Polly, you always hear crime, you always hear Doline, always hear Sieg, always hear Yoza. Once we're warriors is very real. Don't laugh, because you just never know when you hear Southside. You never seem to hear white. Oh, don't get me wrong. This isn't racism, it's just life. Life on the South Side. But let me tell you a story about how we still rep with pride, how we can come from the bottom and learn to rise to the top of mountains. Take notes from Sir Ed, run the race and finish it. Take notes from John Walker to the last round, David Tua, all South Aucklanders. And yet, no matter how many chapters I've written in this story, people still ask, well, what good can come from South Auckland? That's up to you. And the choices you choose. See, sometimes you can make choices, but choices can make you too. Make us grow, make them think, make them know that we come from the South Side. Show them up. Just because you can, because as long as society wraps us in their warped misconceptions, throws us in their boxes of silence, the life in her eyes will always be lost, the safety in her arms will turn to clenched fists, her pavement jaw will always be mangled in misery, her mouth sewn shut, she will choke unless you choose to change it. She is dying. Southside is dying. Fill it with people who want to live, stand up, stand out, be heard, be loud, be proud about where you come from. Let me tell you a story about where I come from. Some call it the bottom. I call it home.